Hey everyone, today I want to talk about one of my favorite shows on Netflix. Listen, it's been a rough few years when it comes to quality content, anywhere really. And I think you know what I mean. Most of the stuff being put out only has one focus, and it ain't about the story. It's all about agenda. However, I was lucky enough to find a few binge-worthy shows that really stand out. One of these shows is Netflix's Shadowandbone, which is based on a book series. Season 2 was just recently released, and I already finished it. This show has everything. Magic, adventure, romance, an incredible cast with undeniable chemistry. If you're looking for a new show to binge watch, then this is definitely something to consider. Now, before I convince you, I want to share a few clips throughout this video. Maybe that will help.
It was a sun summoner.
Can you summon light? She's real.
So, Shadowandbone is set in an epic fantasy world where, as you can see, darkness and light are at war. The main character is Alina Starkov, who discovers she has the power to summon light, which makes her a target for both sides of the conflict. The show basically follows her journey as she tries to navigate this dangerous world and figure out who she can trust.
Our enemies are threatened by your mere existence.
The prize is 1 million Kruger.
So no pressure.
The only thing.
Good girl. Now the work begins.
The story is incredibly well written, the cinematography is beautiful, and the supporting characters each have their own engaging personalities and journeys that make this show truly great. As you follow each and every one of them, you'll find yourself unable to turn off the TV. I know I couldn't. The chemistry between the leads is fantastic, but it's not just them. All of the actors have electric interactions.
How many bullets do you have?
Not enough.
I have no idea how much larger a role you have to play.
I'll tell you this much, by the end of season 2, you'll be hoping that each character gets their own spin-off series. And what's even more impressive is that the show is inclusive without being preachy or forcing it down your throat. The focus continuously remains on, well, the story. My husband and I both loved it. And honestly, I think you will too. So if you're a fan of shows like Game of Thrones, The Witcher, or one could even mention Outlander here, you know, with the way the story flows and how it hooks you, then you'll love Shadowandbone. Now granted, it's not as raunchy as Game of Thrones or Outlander can get, but it's not even needed here. The story is so good that you don't pay attention to any of that. It just makes sense. So, I mean, I think you'll love it. It has the same epic feel and complex world building, unique twists and turns that most people that enjoy fantasy content love. This show will keep you guessing throughout the entire season, which makes the show intriguing to continue watching. There have been so many shows where it starts off awesome, and then by the end, you're kind of like, where's this going? What's the point? Do I even want to continue watching? But here, it's like episode after episode, you're at the edge of your seat wondering, oh my God, what is going to happen next? So, if you haven't watched the show Shadowandbone yet, grab some popcorn, sit back, and get ready for an epic adventure. You won't regret it. On another note, have you watched this show already? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments.